All right, so without further ado, I know I've kept all of you in suspense, but this is a big announcement. Before I do that, I want to thank God for these 20 years. 2 decades is no child's play, and the journey has been awesome throughout. Yes, though not smooth, but I'm grateful to God that we're here today. This is 2024, and I started dancing in 2004. I don't really want to place a date to when I started dancing, but I knew it was just around the ministry I joined started around March, and so our first dance was around maybe August or so. And this is World Dance Day, and this is April already, so I know that it's over 20 years and maybe a few days. But I just choose to celebrate it on the International Dance Day because obviously there are so many reasons to celebrate. The story of my life is such that if you look at everything that's happened in my life, it's been orchestrated by God, planned by God. And one thing led to the other. As a young child, I started acting very early, I think around 8 or 10 in church. And because of the acting, we were always put in front to present as a children's church. So we'd have what is called choreography in those days. But I think with my professional training, I know that's more like miming, more like pantomime. And we would sing along with the songs. You see, we wear gloves and all that. And for me, that's where the passion started. And I've said this story over and over again, but I just have to still take you on the journey so you can understand. And I saw Soul Quest dance. The Spirit of David came, and I was very curious. Then I was studying mass communication in Cardinal Polytechnic, so I always liked to research. That's one of the parts of journalism I love the most, investigative journalism. So I did my thorough work with the resources I had then to check up on all these people, if I asked questions and all that, and I kept chasing. So when Sold Out started, and I joined Sold Out, and before I knew it, I was made the dance leader. And my quest for excellence pushed me to begin to structure and think of how I can start a dance academy. And after I left the Sold Out clan, I went for NYC. I got the call from God to start Compass. And I knew that it was just not, it won't stop just at Compass. I just wanted to create a platform, a large platform for training people, and that's how the PDI started. After PDI, we decided to make it larger. We decided to expand. I partnered with Sarah, and started the Releve School of Music and Dance. The School of Music and Dance is just a subsidiary. Releve is a bigger brand. The actual name is Releve Studios and Events. And we started and looked for ways to partner with people and make sure that their dreams come through. While all this was happening, of course, there were other things happening at the background, like Chair Nigeria and so many dance trainings and movements and all that. And it was just a great joy to see a lot of people, especially in northern Nigeria, begin to dance. I think one great encouragement for me was when SPAN gave me an award to recognize the work in the north. And all of what I'm about to announce now had already started way before the coming together of everything. So putting everything together to culminate in, are you ready to hear that? What we call the FOCAF Foundation, the Funsho Olokesusi Creative Art Foundation. Would you celebrate? That's the big announcement. It's so beautiful to see that this happens, that we have a gathering, a collective of all of the expressions that I've always had. I've had a love for training people, bringing up people. There was a time I started calling it dance line, dance label, and also I even forgot in time while we were building up all these brands, we also started another branch we called the Top Notch Business Institute. Even though that is totally different, it's a business academy to train people. I always wanted to push creatives to go and get trained and all that. So the Relevant School did a program called the Hive program. It's a collective of creatives where we have different people from different. I've always dreamt of cross art and all that, and that was done under the platform of Relevant. But having the FOCAF Foundation now is going to be like placing everything in the right place. We're still going to have all those brands run, but the FOCAF Foundation is about creatives. The foundation is just like my story. It's very easy to relate to. Everything I went through, all the challenges I went through. We want to make sure that young creatives coming up won't have to go through all those kind of challenges. Yeah, we have an international dream, a big call to be worldwide. But we're going to start from the north. The FOCAF Foundation will start our projects in the north. We've already started the Juice program, Juice by Kochi. We have the Hive program. That's the one I said started with Releve. Last 2 years. We're going to have the Hive Camp this year where some of the creatives will come back and train other people. you know. We all dance for everybody. Dafo started right from under the platform of PDI, so we're bringing everything together, and running as a foundation is for me, it's just like, it's everything. So I'd like the best way to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Kochi as a dancer is to put your heads together and join me to say, okay, we're going to look for creatives. Already we have people that follow me under the Kochi and Associates. Kochi and Associates is my mentoring platform, and that's also going to function under the FOCAF Foundation. Later, maybe next year, we're going to start another initiative, because the underground work has to start before we make the announcements. That's how I do my things. And I'm excited that we're going to have caregiving, and we're going to teach people how to use dance as a therapeutic tool to help people heal. The Funsho Olokesusi School of Contemporary Dance has been up for a while, but now it's also under the umbrella of the FOCAF Foundation. I'm going to be calling on all my friends around the world. That's the best way to celebrate. We're still going to have the Bedu, you know, my birthday is later this year, my 40th birthday, and I'm going to be celebrating that as that's how I want it to be celebrated. That we're going to have to celebrate my 20th anniversary as a dancer, my 40 years on earth. We have the Juice Mama Challenge that happened last year. It's going to happen again. We're taking it to a whole new level. But it's not just for dancers. This is just one expression, the performing arts. We have visual arts. You know, we have people under the FOCAF Foundation already, of course, from all our previous programs, but we've not launched under FOCAF Foundation. So we're launching today. Officially, we declare it officially open, it's registered, and I want us to begin to contribute and plan for our outreaches. We call it Dafo Dance for Everybody. We're going to communities around, we're coming to a community around near you. If you feel that people in your community need to be encouraged using dance as a tool, you know, you can reach out to us. We have programs for sip and paint. We've done 2 already for orphans. We can have more of those programs. Just begin to watch out on my page. It will be on my page now, my Funsho Olokesusi, before we begin to have our official pages and all that. And that's the good news, right? So did you guess that was what we're going to do? Thank you so very much. I want to thank everybody that has supported this brand, you know, because even the Kochi name is a brand on its own. And of course, it was not artificial. The name was given by my purpose and by my calling. I like to teach people. I like to grow people. You know, I'm intentional about relationships, and I believe that what God has given me is my network. My network is greater than my net worth. I usually say that all the time. And I want to thank our families of the students I teach, families of my staff, of my prodigies. You know, it's been a great journey so far. And I want to officially thank you all for standing by me, for believing in your children that are dancers. I believe that I believe it's time. I just feel it's time. People have asked me about this year's World Dance Celebration. Is there a theme for it? What are you going to focus upon? I just feel like it's time. I want to thank the Kaduna dancers, the Kaduna dance industry. You know, it's been a while we came together, but you know, this time around we just said we should come together, and we're celebrating for a whole week. So many people have passed through my training and as under Compass, and some of them have delved into businesses, some of them have stopped dancing but doing other things and supporting. It's a great delight. It's a great delight. And like I said on my page earlier, I said dance didn't propose. You know, dance just looked at my eyes and I followed, and I said yes, and I still do. God bless you.